Hey Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading for March 2026. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general collective message, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, please don't ever try to force a reading you see on the internet to fit your personal life situations. If it's not resonating, probably a message for another Aquarius. Please take what resonates. We'll leave the rest behind. Okay, you're my last reading of the day, so I'm gonna try my hardest, okay? All right, spiritual team, legendary ladies, goddess deck. What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective for March 2026? Oh my goodness. What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective for March 2026? That was all me. That was all me. I missed my hand completely. Just threw that on the table. All right, at the top of the deck, we have Inanna. It says desire. Okay, dig it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Oya. Expression. Powerful. Okay. Desire and expression. It feels like you guys are going confidently in the direction of your dreams, or at least pursuing something very passionately. Like you're not being shy about this whatsoever. I want to go ahead and read from the guidebook just to see if there are any additional messages that maybe I'm not picking up on for you guys. All right. So Inanna, the Sumerian queen of heaven, embraces all those who seek her care. Accept her wisdom and gifts to find what your heart truly longs for. Now is the time to give in to your desires. Accept what's truly yours and please release what isn't. Okay. I see. Okay, so this is really about, like, if it doesn't make us feel good, we're leaving it behind in March. We're not doing things we don't want to do. All right, that's what I got from that. Yeah, like if it doesn't feel like it's for you, let's not hold on to that. All right, what's going on with Oya? Yoruba goddess of the storms and winds, Oya is urging you to use your own powerful wind to lift up your voice. Speak now and speak up. Yeah. Speak up what you want. A lot of manifesting. What I feel for you guys. So we're manifesting the things that we want in March. We're speaking up on what we like and don't like with other people. We're not being shy about it. Okay, I like it. Let's get into the tarot and see what comes up for you guys. All right, spiritual team, erotic fantasy tarot. What messages do you have for the Aquarius collective for March 2026? Messages do you have for the Aquarius collective for March 2026? What do we got? All right, top of the deck, we have Two of Swords in reverse, Magician, Two of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Death card. Interesting. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Page of Cups, King of Swords, Devil in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. What are we doing here? What's going on here? What is going on here? All right, I want to start at the bottom of the deck because I feel like that's the energy that everybody has been coming into March with. So I feel like, okay. So, by the way, this is an erotic tarot deck. So some of the art is a little spicy. So I cannot show you all the cards, so just keep that in mind. It feels like some of you guys are coming into, or just recently came from February, or a situation in general where you have felt like you have had to maybe protect some aspect of yourself with this Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups to me feels like very innocent. It feels like creative energy. It almost feels like your inner child a little bit, okay? So some of you guys may have been like fiercely protective of that side of yourselves. and you're trying to nurture that side of yourself. So maybe you're nurturing your creativity. Maybe this is a creative, maybe this is a creative project of some kind that is like your baby, and you're like, I'm not letting anybody near this thing. Okay. Yeah, it feels very much like this King of Swords is scary. He's like really terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. And then you have this like super sweet, innocent woman holding a cup with a fish in it. She's naked, so I cannot show you that card. But this fierce King of Swords is like, listen, yeah, no one's getting near this, this precious baby girl. All right. So for a lot of you guys, that could have looked like cutting people off, or maybe even cutting off, this could even be like habits for some of you. I can show the queens. They've got tops on. Okay, so this could be about addictions. This could be negative self-talk. This could be self-doubt. This could be self-sabotage. This could be self-love, or like lack of self-love, things like that. It definitely feels like potentially some aspect of yourself, but this could also involve actual people. So some of you guys may have had to cut off friends. Some of you guys may have had to cut off family members. Some of you may have had to cut off business partners or employees or a company, a job, whatever. It feels like you are literally protecting this from people who are naysayers, who are going to nitpick everything that you do, who are going to destroy, like verbally destroy everything you do. Sow seeds of doubt, who are going to give you like backhanded compliments, who are, I don't know. It's just like the intentions aren't good, right? What else do we have? I'm gonna move into the top of the deck because this feels like where March is taking you. So we have the Two of Swords in reverse next to the Magician, and the Two of Wands in reverse right smack in between both of those. Very interesting. A lot of you guys have a lot of potential. A lot of you guys have a lot of ideas. You guys have a lot of wants, but you don't know what direction to go. You don't know where to take this, is what it feels like with these two cards that are in the reverse. It feels like you maybe feel stuck. You don't know where to get started, how to get started, or even like where you want to go, where you want to take this, right? So the King of Wands in reverse definitely feels like maybe uncertainty in your vision, uncertainty in your ability to lead yourself to what it is that you want. Okay, that could also be the King of Wands in reverse can also be a very explosive energy in terms of like anger. Can be very imposing. Okay, so I would just say, like, be really careful about okay, some of you guys could also become like very demanding. Okay. It's interesting. Some of you guys could become really demanding with this King of Swords or King of Wands in reverse, but I also heard like some of you guys don't even know what you're really asking for. You think you want this thing, but you actually don't. That's interesting. Okay, so that's that. That's a message for somebody, maybe not everybody. But I love having the Death card here. I can't show you this one either. I love having the Death card here right next to the King of Wands in reverse, because this tells me like there is an opportunity for you to let go of maybe some of this confusion or directionless feeling that you have, and also like change your perspective, and find balance in general. Like, it's great to speak up for what it is that you want. It's great to make your feelings known about things, especially if you're someone that has constantly been like dismissed or, you know, not taken seriously. You know, the squeaky wheel gets the oil or grease, whatever they say. Like, if closed mouths don't get fed. So for a lot of you guys, you are finding your voice, you're finding your sense of authority. But for some of you guys, there's a potential to lean a little too much into like the demanding negative side of that, which I feel like you can adjust pretty quickly. But having Oya here, like, this is a fierce energy. So I'm actually not surprised to have the King of Wands in reverse. Oya is known for her temper. And if you guys are children of Oya, oh man, some of y'all got some tempers. Some of y'all got some tempers, but you need to watch that. You need to learn how to rein that in. Some of you guys could be, some of you guys might have been like weed smokers because you have anger issues, and some of you guys are letting go of those vices that kept you chill. Maybe not just weed. Some of you guys may have been on some other stuff, okay? But for the weed smokers that smoked to keep your anger down, and now you have to quit, or you're deciding to like detox a little bit, you're gonna have to learn how to manage your anger without the use of substances or using a crutch. Like, and take what resonates. This is gonna resonate for some Aquariuses, maybe not for everybody. Okay, hopefully if you're watching my content, you're not this kind of person. But some of my Aquariuses that have tempers, like, you need to take accountability for your actions and your reactions. Like, having an anger problem is not an excuse to be an angry person or to take it out on people. Like, you need to learn how to deal with your emotions like an adult. There it is. Set it. Deal with it. Figure it out. Okay? So I feel like in March, a lot of you guys with this Death card could very well be learning how to let go of that anger and to find the balance in speaking up for yourself, in speaking up for what it is that you want, what you need, and not overdoing it in a way that's like so demanding or aggressive. Okay? Very interesting message. Not where I thought this was gonna go. But you know, some of y'all needed to hear it. So it is what it is. That's what I'm seeing in the tarot. I'm gonna go ahead and close out your reading with one final deck to see what final messages you guys need to hear. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective for March 2026? What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective for March 2026? What do we got? Appetite. Get out of your comfort zone. Yep, that's what this feels like a lot. It's like you guys are kind of unsure, but I feel like that's kind of the start of a beautiful journey in a lot of ways. And also for those of you that are, you know, leaving behind crutches or habits or substances that you used to manage emotions. It's about time. It's about time to learn how to live without that. Okay. Next we have agate. Get back in balance. Yeah, I think you guys already know. At the bottom of the deck we have labradorite. See the magic. Interesting. It almost feels like a lot of you guys had blinders on. I feel like this is definitely a message for Aquariuses who have anger issues or like some sort of like emotional dysregulation going on. Because for a lot of you, it feels like, especially like I keep coming back to people who smoke weed a lot. Like when you smoke weed, you are so numb. And I used to be a pothead. Okay, so you numb yourself so much. That's why you're able to be chill. But at the same time, like, we're human beings, we're meant to feel our emotions. So when you stunt that emotional growth, you are essentially keeping yourself emotionally as a child. And that's probably what this Page of Cups is, honestly. It's like you're functioning as an adult logically, but emotionally, you're still a child. You don't know how to regulate your own emotions. And so when you finally take away the thing that has been suppressing those emotions for you, you now don't know how to deal with those emotions. And so as an adult, you now have to learn how to manage those so you're not out here wreaking havoc, being frankly psychotic. And I'm not talking about people who genuinely have mental health disorders. I am talking about grown adults that never learned how to deal with their emotions effectively and properly. Okay? This is also an opportunity to see the beauty in life. I feel like being on certain substances, weed in particular, it can just mellow us so much that sometimes it's hard for us to see the beauty in life and experiences around us without that substances, because it gives you that sense of euphoria and chill and like everything's great. This is your opportunity to see the magic in life without that substance. This is your opportunity to experience life at its fullest. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's what See the Magic is about. Aquarius says, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Aquarius if you feel like they need to hear this message. If you want to see more content from me, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. You can find my handles below in the description box. And you can also send me a DM on those platforms if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.